Oh, tally ho, yibbity dap and zing zang spillit.
So yeah, I'm just going to build a very quick craft just to demonstrate Kerbal Attachment System. Like I said, it allows Kerbals to pick things up, and it allows bases to be attached together. You can transfer resources, whether that's fuel or monopropellants or life support if you've got it. There's quite a lot it can do. This is going to start off empty. Put an engine underneath. So, I'm going to put some solar panels on, just because I don't want to have to worry about this running out of power. Just going to do it simple. That should be everything I need. I'm just going to deplete this of fuel. I was just going to leave it empty on the launch pad, but that's no fun, is it? So what I'm going to do is SAS. We've got no RCS, and let's just take this somewhere, anywhere. Doesn't matter where. Actually, I've been using it a while, but haven't been put a great deal yet. It's brilliant for when you get to building bases. That's when it really comes into its own. Transferring resources, power, all sorts. I don't want to go up too much. Go up. But the craft, well, I suppose. Oh, shall I try and land on a building? No, that's not what we're trying to do here. Oops, no, I completely lost my sense of direction. I was gonna build a craft that I can stick at the end of at this runway. But I just want to get rid of the fuel. I thought we might get some fireworks. I'll switch into OpenGL. I up to the number of mods I use safely under 30 memory, still getting up there. Yep. I use OpenGL. Just because. Oh, bang. Okay. Well, look at that. Wasn't too bad, was it? Let's just F5 there. Yeah, I use OpenGL. Let's go build a quick vehicle, and we're going to go and refuel the ship I just launched using KAS. And that's the first thing I'll demonstrate, is refueling, or just resource transfer, because it'll work the same monopropellant, fuel, or life support, whatever resource you want to transfer, it will do. But a rover on Minmus, would you bother? I probably wouldn't bother with a rover on Minmus. Gotta be careful that I don't. This thing's actually quite nippy. Does it keep up with the power? Suspension's good. It's not bad, this, considering it. Okay, there's the vehicle. Yeah, you probably want something that. Okay, maybe the brakes are a little bit too responsive. Maybe. Perspective. Oh, it's the runway lights ahead. I overshot that. Yeah, tweakable. I haven't used tweakable everything. I'm kind of aware of what it does, but I've not used it. Probably one of those mods. Once you've got it, you never want to be without it. Right. Let's see if this would be successful. So EVA. Who is it? Ronk. What a name. Ronk. Stand up, Ronk. Oh. Right. Okay. Fine. Go that way. Right, so what we need to do first is get Ronk, open container, and I want, can I use a pipe endpoint? Let's just use a radio connector port, because I know they work, but they should do pretty much the same thing. Okay, now what you see is that our Kerbal, what normally he'll have, in fact, if I put his EVA suit on, yeah, so now that sits on the tank, and he can carry that around then. He can carry that around, which is great. So what he needs to do is to refuel this, is fit this, right click, you can drop, unplug, it's not plugged up so that doesn't matter, but attach, see you can attach it. There are keys, I think it's N and B, or it used to be anyway, yeah, N and B rotates it, and it's also got, it's worth noting, it's got a range. You can't see it's gone yellow, and you can't fit it there. It's telling you can't fit it. You want to fit that about there. Okay, so now that's a bit wonky, doesn't matter. Now that has a radial port attached. Come back to this, grab the connector, and that's attached to its back then. Now we can walk around with it. We can pull that across, right click it again, right click it again. Oh. Okay, no, sorry, don't right click that. If you press Y, it'll drop like that, and it just lays on the ground, that's fine. Press Y again, you should pick it back up. Right click the port, okay, plug docked, what you want. There we go, so these two vehicles are now attached. Oh, I love those visors from Texture Replacer. If we go back to this vehicle, okay, these two are one vehicle. It's not easy to demonstrate in this instance, but the thing you might have noticed about Kerbal Space Program is that when you're focusing the vehicle, it will always focus on the centre of gravity. If this was heavier or this was lighter, the camera will focus somewhere along the pipeline. So these two vehicles are now attached, and then you can transfer just like you can with anything. Okay, so holding down Alt, right click on that tank, and then right click on this tank, out and out, and it's refueling. It's draining fuel from one into the other, and it's as simple as that. Okay, so P gets rid of that. Okay, that's our vehicle refueled. So let's move the tanker out of the way. There he goes. He can just sit there, and now we have our vehicle fully replenished with fuel. So off we go again. Let's just do a quick fly around. Am I going to be brave enough to... Oh, we're going a bit fast actually. But there's a lot more functionality than that. It's oh. How much fuel have we got? We're okay. This is a very risky thing to do. If I care about it, and as I didn't F5, I suppose I do need to be a little bit careful. Let's just slow the descent. And oof. Bit of a heavy landing, but that's alright. These can bring engines. Yeah, they are. God, dude, this flips out easy, doesn't it? Going that way now, are we? It doesn't give us much distance, but that thing wasn't very controllable. It doesn't matter. Oh, we're gonna land right on the road there. Look, aren't we? I planned that on purpose. Oh, we do. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, let's just F5 that, and we'll go back to the Space Center, and we'll. I should have gone to the Bowser. I want to cover the Bowser. I just want to add a couple of things. Put off there. Okay, let's F5, and hopefully demonstrate what I need to. So let's EVA. I don't know why I'm EVAing him. Pulling the ladders. Oh, he needs to get back up, doesn't he? Right, be careful of this tank, Bronk. I'm gonna keep this Kerbal forever. That's one of the best names I've come across, I think. Go on, you're fine. But I think the ground pylon was in here. So open container, and there's the ground pylon. I've only got one of these. Look at that. How does that fit in there? But more importantly, how the hell does he pick that up? If there were tortoise, if there was any tortoise on Kerbin, I think this is what they'd look like. So anyway, this is a ground pylon. This is it just looks like a walking object. Right, attach Okay, so we can attach that on the ground. There it is. Simple as that. Okay. So you can place these as many as you can, as long as they're in range. I think they've got to be in a certain range. I might be able to place them anywhere. Actually, I've never tried, to be honest. Pipe end points. We will take one of them. No, that way. That way. No, okay, fine. Come this way. Ah, I know what I'm trying to do. Well, we can demonstrate this both ways, actually. Let's put him on there. And let's go back and get another pipe end on there, really. Patch. Okay. Link. Okay, so there's the pipe. This is pipe end points that are doing this. And link. So they're linked, and we get exactly the same functionality that we did with the winch beforehand. So now, if that was a different object with fuel in it, that ground pylon, if that was a different object, we'd be able to transfer resources. I didn't need to do that, did I? What? We're here now. I'd already attached them, so link. And link. Max angle. Oh, max angle. Okay, my bad. So grab that and attach it there, and then link. Okay, so there we go. So this habitat is now linked to this ground pylon. Have you ever used Kerbal Attachment System? And plug docked. Now this should demonstrate the centre of gravity or centre of mass thing I was talking about earlier. If we flick back to, right, now we're focused. Since these are two vehicles docked now, they've essentially become one. The game recognises them as one unit. And you can see that the centre of mass is now focused around here somewhere. So that's just something to bear in mind. Okay, tank. Tank. Out. There we go. Yeah, needed the Kerbal inside. And there we go. So we're transferring our resources back between the two vehicles. And Ribbity, if you're unfamiliar with it, you can transfer liquid fuel, oxidizer, you can transfer monopropellant, you can transfer battery, if you've got life support mods, you can transfer life support, you can transfer anything by connecting all this up. Proof that Kerbals really can just pick up anything, not anything, anything that they're able to. If we bring, is it Kronk? Oh no, it's Kalni. Where's Kronk? No, Ronk, wasn't it? Where's Ronk gone? I want Ronk back. But grab that. See, he's now got a generator strapped to his back, and then we can walk around with that. Oops, and take it to anywhere we want. Oof. I don't know whether we can put that back. Can he reach? So B and N rotate. Slow down, slow down. Ah, Ronk! We got Ronk back. Good. I want to keep Ronk. A brilliant name. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I was gonna stop there. F5. Right. Should be pretty much perfect actually. Now we can, if I get P, winch 1, winch 2. I've got the winch at the back, haven't I? Which one's which? You can rename these. I'm gonna need to do that. I imagine we've got this winch 1. Extend. No, of course it's not. Winch 1. There it is. Okay, so rename that. We'll rename that crane. Set. Now, if we drop this down, extend this. Okay, now this is an electromagnet, so as long as we've got power, if we right click this now, magnet's on. Yeah, it sounds like it's clamped. If we lift this up now, so you can see what I've achieved there. It's not a very well made crane, but it doesn't need to be, because all I'm doing is demonstrating. I get there. As soon as it hits the ground, it should. Oh, it should. Oh no. It's trying to grab. You can see it's trying to grab. Yeah, it's grabbed now, look. This is so delicate. This is so delicate. I'll try and slow down. Oh! There we go. Hopefully it'll bite into the ground. Stop that. Don't think we need to extend it any more than that. Come on! Well, it should bite. Maybe it's not tall enough. That didn't work as well as I thought it would. Ah! Okay, it's bit the ground now, so the winch is winding itself in. In doing so, it's dragging the vehicle forwards. That should demonstrate it well enough. Probably pull the vehicle down now. No, it won't. No, not good. But it's an anchor, it bites the ground, and for an airship, it'll do a good job of anchoring the airship there. I've set up a small situation. If we look at the moon, we've got these guys. It's a bit of a mission. What I've done is I've got these guys that have landed on the moon, but don't have enough fuel to get back. So what I want to do is get a vehicle that will land, replenish this, so these guys can return to Kerbin. So we can either make that automated, or we can have it piloted. But of course, if it's piloted, we've got to get that vehicle back as well. I don't want to do it. I don't want to make it too complicated. F5 that. Right, hopefully we'll have a little bit more of a stable launch this time. That's better. It's a lot more solid. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Let's kill the main booster. My Apple access is as high as I want it to be. I was watching chat, not watching my rockets. There they are. Let's just push away from them. Okay, let's get an orbit. Okay, picking up the shadow. Okay. I don't think we're going to need the docking pylons, are we? And there we go. Oof, don't fall over. Before KAS and OKS and that came out, I think that was the more traditional way of doing it, was to drive your units together and dock them together, raise them up on legs, and then decouple your wheels off. Boom. But here we go, let's do the fuel transfer. Out, out. Yay. And Thunder God, that's what you were on about earlier, wasn't it? About as the centre of mass shifts, the camera follows the centre of mass change. Right, let's get Jeb. Is that Jeb? That's not Jeb. There's Jeb. RCS, let's get you back in. Okay, I need to go east. Let's F5 because I might get this wrong. Hey, no, don't. There we go. Go! Hopefully that's the way I want to go. Oh, I'll tell you what I should have done is put decouplers on the legs. That probably would have saved a bit of weight. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad I looked at that quickly. I don't want the parachute to come out yet. And again, stage. Uh-oh. We staged too late. No, quick. Get away, get away from the service module. That was very poorly executed. And that just, well, that wraps up the KAS anyway. Did that with much better success, and we're down. We're down, so we can cover that. And we got Bill, Jeb, and Bob back. Thank you very much, and cheers for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Take it easy.